sure are so cute together, aren't they?
Yeah.
Watching a play isn't upsetting you, is it?
No, of course not. Thank you very much for getting me out of the house. I think a little sunshine and fresh air, good for the soul.
Yeah, and for the baby.
Yeah. Only one thing missing now.
Hey, listen to me. Johnny and Chelsea are not going to come back here until Fletcher's home safe and sound.
I suppose I just have to have a little faith, huh? A little faith that everything's going to be all right.
Yeah. Aren't they having the best time?
Oh, they play so well together.
Listen, thanks for letting us tag along. I was getting a little stir-crazy at home worrying about Fletcher and Alexandra.
Fletcher.
Mr. Florentino, por favor, contacte la
Michael, I'm dressed right for a Latin country. Is this one of those places where you have to wear a veil?
Don't worry. You look fine. You look fine.
No, that's what that man from the State Department said. I can't believe how fast Baldy got me a passport. It was great. I got to pick out which picture I wanted.
Yeah, I know. You didn't like the
Remember?
first picture because your hair was messed up. I know.
It was.
Well, there he is. Ed.
Hi, Ed.
Have a good trip? Sure, it was fine.
You know, I can't believe how far Venezuela is. It's silly. I thought it was near Albuquerque or something. It was such a long trip.
Hold on a minute, Harley. Listen, how is my dad?
I'm afraid he's the same. He has no feeling from the waist down.
I'm sorry. That's really awful.
Listen, if you'd rather, you could stay out here and let Alan Michael go in and visit his dad alone.
Well, thank you, Ed, but my place is with Alan Michael.
Okay, there's one thing you should know. He has no idea about Alexandra's plane crash. We thought it would be best if he had some time to come to grips with his own condition first, so... All right? I'm ready to see these already.
Dr. Francisco, por favor, contacte la sala de operaciones.
Where's Rusty Shane?
Still haven't found him.
Look harder. I have to see him.
You've got some other visitors from back home.
Who?
You'll see. Okay. Don't stay too long. Father needs his rest. Thanks.
Hi, Mr. Spaulding.
Hi.
Hi, Dad. How you feeling?
Son, it's good to see you.
Look, I know things don't look so hot right now, but don't worry. You're going to be fine in no time.
Yeah.
Well, I wish the doctors would... Riva.
Ross, you have got to let me testify in my own defense.
Absolutely not.
Why?
I have my reasons, Josh.
Well, would you care to enlighten your client who fails at this time to see how you intend to get him off the hook?
I'll explain it later. I want to talk to the DA. Look, we need to talk.
Plea bargain is out of the question.
Leo. What's wrong with you? We have faced each other in dozens of cases. You've never pulled the sleaze that you're pulling this time.
You use what works.
Look, I am asking you as a fellow professional, when court resumes, would you clean up your act?
Sorry, Marlon. I'm going to win this case hands down.
You know Sonny Lewis is an imposter.
Prove it.
You wish to see me, Detective Shane?
Yes, Mother. I think it's time you told me everything you know about Sonny Carrera.
There's nothing else to say.
Oh, but there is. You see, I have evidence that Sonny survived that fall off the bridge. And I think you can help me find her.
Well, come on in. You put on quite a performance. I've checked for bugs.
Oh, good. Good.
Do you mind if I ask you a question? What the hell are you doing here?
Do you really have to ask that? I have come to celebrate in the demise of Joshua Lewis. We've won, Guillermo. We have finally won.
This portion of Guiding Light is presented by Zest Deodorant Bar. Only Zest gets you zestfully clean.
Zestfully clean.
Soap leaves a sticky film on you that won't rinse away, but Zest rinses you fully clean.
Zestfully, zestfully, zestfully clean. You're not fully clean unless you're zestfully clean.
When it comes to diapers, leakage is one thing, but what is more important is keeping the skin dry, because dry skin is paramount to healthy skin. It's more important now than ever because I'm not just a pediatrician, I'm Gabby's dad.
Introducing a diaper with the air dry system. Different because now the top sheet has air pockets right underneath, so it can absorb irritating wetness almost instantly. Wetness goes down into a lockaway core. Air goes up, leaving the top sheet so dry you can prove it with powder.
I recommend this particular diaper. I see the results on Gabby every day.
What a great improvement. Today's Ultra Pampers Plus with the air dry system, because healthy skin begins with dry skin.
It's no accident that the critics agree. The Accidental Tourist is one of the year's 10 best films, says Peter Travers of People magazine, Rex Reed of At the Movies, and Judith Crist. It has also been voted Best Picture of the Year by the New York Film Critics Circle.
Oh, sorry.
William Hurt, Kathleen Turner, Gina Davis, The Accidental Tourist, directed by Lawrence Kasdan, rated PG. Now playing at a theater near you.
Jiffy Pop popcorn is fresh popped popcorn.
Jiffy Pop popcorn tastes fresh, tastes fluffy, tastes delicious, because the Jiffy Pop popper seals in freshness.
The Jiffy Pop popper was fresh.
Oh no, not you again.
Mom, coming!
New Sanaflush Stick Liquid Bowl Cleaner sprays up to disinfect hard-to-reach places. It's thicker to cling longer, clean stains harder than ever. Sanaflush takes the beast out of your bowl.
You are cordially invited to attend a wedding, but not just any wedding, a Falcon Crest wedding. Till death do they part, Friday. Catch the Pat Sajak Show tonight.
Yeah, lies and treachery become you. You and the DA, you put on quite a performance.
Yeah, well, that was pretty good, wasn't I? So were you, though.
Well, I did what I had to do.
We make quite a good team, you and I.
We made quite a team. But it's over.
Over? Because of Mindy? Don't be ridiculous. Even when they separated us and filled our heads with lies, we were still in sync, yes?
We had quite a plan. I'll grant you that.
Oh, it's more than that, Will. It's much more than that. This bond that we share, it's bigger than either one of us.
You think?
I know. What runs between us is old and deep, and no one, not even you, has the power to break it.
Well, I didn't know that you believed in fate.
I believe in us. We have beaten Ross and Josh at their own game. Josh looks guiltier than hell now.
And that makes you happy, doesn't it?
Doesn't it you? He's running out of places to hide.
I'm not sure what I think.
Well, let me help you. You feel happy and you feel proud. Now, that performance you gave on that witness stand was, well, it was befuddled innocence at its best.
Please, you make my head swell.
Now, why so modest? You walked a very thin line on that witness stand, and nothing Marla tried to trip you up worked.
It wasn't easy not incriminating either yourself or me, and at the same time sounding sincere enough to still have a second shot at Melinda.
Well, let's not forget who helped you. I mean, I was the one who made you look innocent by testifying that you never really knew who I was until long after I came to Springfield.
Well, thank you.
No thanks necessary between partners. Partner.
Did I miss something? You act like nothing's changed between us, and we are not partners.
How can you say that?
Maybe you didn't understand me, but I really loved Melinda.
Come here for a minute. Now, off the record. You must know that something is wrong with Sonny. Very wrong.
The lady is not on trial. Your client is.
Off the record. Do you believe a word she's saying?
Her story is a lot more credible than your tale about the twins.
It's the truth.
Oh, give me a break. This is the story of the accused accusing the accuser with a twist, nothing more. Believe me, nobody's buying it.
Yeah, your friend Whitehall's making very sure of that, isn't
That man is a winner.
You along for the ride?
Nobody likes a loser. You'll find that out soon enough.
You think so, huh?
My advice to you, sir, is that you send Josh Lewis's bill to the pen when you're working with a pro like Whitehall.
I hope you know what you're doing, Leo. Because Whitehall could earn you a reputation that you don't want.
How are you today, Mr. Whitehall? You want to tell me who the hell you're working for, huh? Josh, who's paying you?
Lawson, I'm sorry. My client's a little highly sociable, you know.
Quite all right. Men show desperation in different ways.
Alan Spaulding is behind Josh. Isn't he? Isn't he? Come on! Ross, come on, man. The guy is on the take. There's no question about it.
You're damn lucky that the judge and jury didn't see that. He could rest his case on that kind of outburst.
I'm sorry, it won't happen again.
It could happen. That's why I'm not putting you on the witness stand.
It's our only chance.
To do what? You'd probably deck the district attorney. We're going for a walk to cool down before court resumes. Come on.
Sonny Carrera cannot be alive. She died on the rocks where she fell.
If Sonny died, then why don't you tell me who this is we have in Springfield? Look like anybody we know?
It's a woman. Looks Sonny.
Yeah, try her twin sister, Salita.
How many times must I tell you I know nothing of any sister?
Mother, listen to me. Now, I know why you're sticking to this story. You're trying to guard the reputation of this convent, the Carrera's reputation. But it has to stop here and now. An innocent man may go to jail in Springfield for a crime he didn't commit, and you may be the only one that can help him.
How can I help you?
Tell me where Sonny is.
I thought she was in the hands of God.
But I have proof she's not.
Proof?
The medical records of Sonny Carrera after the fall.
I don't understand it. But it must be true. Sonny lives?
Yes, she did survive. But she left the hospital before she could fully recuperate. That's why I'm here.
I don't understand. That's her? In the States?
No, Mother. But Sonny, I thought after she left the hospital, she may have come here to convalesce. Do you know?
No, Senor Shane. Sonny Carrera never came back here. I'm sorry, I have many things to tend to. Excuse me.
Son, I'd like some time alone with Reba. You understand?
Yeah, I understand.
Come on, then. Will give us a chance to see the village.
Sure.
Glad you came. You have no idea how much I've been thinking about you since this accident.
I'm sorry, Alan. Truly, I am.
It's not your fault. Come on. Give me a smile just for old time's sake. I know for a fact that it can cure almost anything.
I didn't think you'd want to see me.
It's hard to be angry when you're stuck in a hospital bed, away from the people you love. But just the fact that you came all the way down here lets me think that there might be some hope.
Well, of course there's hope, Alan. You are going to be up and about and driving everybody absolutely crazy before too long. What's wrong? Something hurt?
Just the knife that you keep stabbing in my back.
I don't understand.
They didn't tell you about my paralysis, did they?
What?
Which means that you didn't come down here just to see me. You're here because you need something. Now, what the hell is it?
Do your hands look as young as your face? If they do dishes, they may not, but they could. With a very special ivory liquid. It could help your hands look younger in just a week. Starting today, where hands are rough, ivory studs could begin to smooth them, help them feel a little softer, look a little younger, more like your face. So get started with ivory today. And younger looking hands could be just a week away.
On a scale of 1 to 10, it hurts about an 8. It hurts from the tissue.
Here's first aid for your nose when it's sore from too much blowing. Puffs Plus.
Feels like it has something in it. It doesn't have a scent.
Well, it almost feels like a lotion.
Lotion, yes!
It's the first tissue with moisturizing lotion. Puffs Plus. And it's unscented.
Does it hurt? Puffs Plus feels a lot better on my nose than other tissues do. My nose is in the peak.
And now, a Russian dance in honor of my new stroganoff.
You fall for new Hamburger Helper Stroganoff, too. It starts with your hamburger, then adds enriched egg noodles, creamy sauce, and a special final step, real sour cream mix. For an authentic Stroganoff taste your family will love.
Hamburger Helper. New stroganoff. It makes a great meal. It's a lot better than my dancing.
Time for a quick break and one of my favorite quick snacks, Sunsweet pitted prunes. Surprised? I don't know why. They're good for you and they're delicious. Rounder, plumper, Sunsweet.
You've got a sore throat.
Hello, would you?
And a cough. Put your throat on nice. Nice cools your throat, showers your pain with medicine pleasantly.
Would you like to buy a trusty little vacuum?
No, thank you. So you can have a nice day.
Alan, I'm sorry. I didn't know.
Well, what you see is what you get. A wasted body that's of no use to anyone.
Are you sure the paralysis is permanent?
As Ed Bauer said, the cold steel of a wheelchair and I make a perfect match.
I am sorry. Is there anything I can do?
Yes. Yes, indulge me. Tell me why you're here. I could use a good laugh.
I did want to see how you were doing.
And?
And I need your help.
You'll forgive me if I don't escort you myself to the door.
Alan, please, you have to come to Springfield. You have to testify against Sonny. You have to testify against Solita. You and I both know that that is who she really is.
Leave me alone.
I can't, Alan. We're in trouble.
We? You mean Josh is in trouble? Well, I'm in trouble, too. Nothing works from the waist down.
And she did it to you. It's not bad enough that she left you crippled. Are you going to let her make a fool out of you as well?
Shut up.
Solita is running around Springfield, tap dancing her way around the law, walking over anybody and everybody who gets in her way. And you are lying here feeling pathetic.
Get out, Reva.
Alan, you're letting her win. And that is not what you're made of.
Oh, you know me so well, don't you?
I know it makes you tick. It's winning whatever game you play. It's the only thing that satisfies your hunger.
Why don't you go back to the Coronet Diner and choke on a biscuit? Because I will be damned before I testify on Josh Lewis's fate.
Hey, sis. I'll be with you in a minute, but word is Alan's pretty anxious to talk with me. I'm hoping that means you've decided to testify against Solita.
Get out. Both of you, get the hell out!
Now, let's not confuse love with infatuation. You might have been taken with Mindy, but you love me.
No. No, I love Melinda.
Maybe you thought you loved Melinda, but that all changed once you got your memory back, right?
No.
How can you possibly love her? She doesn't understand you. She doesn't know how to make you happy.
And you do.
Yes, I do. Now, look, I know that you married Mindy for her money, and I can respect that, but let's keep our priorities straight here. Mindy's money is only one slice of the pie. Now, we add Josh's portion to that, and we could really gorge ourselves.
You listen to me. I married Melinda because I love her.
I want you to look me in the eye and tell me that Mindy's money means nothing to you. That's what I thought. When are you going to admit that we are two of a kind?
You and I are not two of a kind.
I am still that girl you fell in love with that day in the convent. Was that not real?
Times past, things have changed. People change.
We will not change. What we have is forever, dear Mo.
You fell in love with Josh.
Yes, well, that was a mistake, wasn't it? And I'm sorry it happened. It shouldn't have.
Look, we can't go back.
Of course we can. Look, no harm done, right? You're fine now. As a matter of fact, you are better than ever. We can still be together, just like we originally planned.
How can you say that? How can you say that in the middle of everything that's going on right now?
But, Will, it is so obvious. I can't believe you don't see it.
See what?
Look, we have never been in a better position to proceed with our original plan. Now, look, we can have all of the Lewis money now. All of it.
Yo, Dexter, you want some special grub? Okay. Let's add the amount of protein in this steak, carbohydrates like in this tater, all together with some ground yellow corn. All this nutrition sound tasty? Well, it's all here in new, better tasting Purina Dog Chow. All the nutrition you need, all the taste you want. With Purina Dog Chow, I add but one thing. Come here, boy. Right, Dexter? Good boy. That's my dog.
When your child has a fever, reach for me, Pandy, the Children's Panadol Panda. Children's Panadol is recommended by more and more pediatricians. They know it's aspirin-free. And nothing beats Children's Panadol for reducing fever fast. Next time your child is feverish, listen to your doctor and look for me, Pandy, on aspirin-free Children's Panadol. More than medicine, it's peace of mind.
This chandelier is being dipped in pancake batter and dried to prove that Advanced Palmolive Automatic cleans the toughest stuck-on foods in one wash without powder residue. Try Palmolive Automatic. Once is all it takes.
You're looking at the reason Crayola created bright, vivid, washable markers. They wash off children and their clothes, so children can create and come out clean. Washable markers from Crayola, every child's camera of life.
We'll continue with part 2 of Guiding Light in a moment.
It's empty. On The Bold and the Beautiful, out of sheer desperation. I need that money now. Clark goes to the limit.
$100,000. 6 Forrester originals.
To get out of trouble.
It is my marriage. My whole life rides on this.
Weekdays on CBS.
This is CBS.
Credit card thieves on the next Oprah Winfrey Show.
Weekdays at 3 on KM3.
Talk about bad luck.
A snack will fix that.
Country Crock cheese?
Mm-hmm. It's a new snack. Taste it.
Country Crock cheese tastes great.
Great. Now, where are my 50 chips?
How about a cracker and Country Crock cheese?
How about all of them on account?
On account of what?
On account of you owe me 50 chips.
I do?
Yes.
Introducing Shed's Country Crock Fresh Spreadable Cheese. Made with 100% natural cheese, but with fewer calories and less cholesterol.
Collect all Country Crock cheese.
Play fair.
I can't resist the taste of victory.
You just can't resist the taste.
Trouble making ends meet? Try Wells Blue Bunny Super 2 low-fat cottage cheese. It's low in fat and high in protein. It really measures up.
Wells Blue Bunny, the flavor of the heartland.
few words about wholesome, fresh-tasting Wells Blue Bunny milk. When it's Wells Blue Bunny good, it's gone.
Wells Blue Bunny, the flavor of the heartland.
To assist Project Homeless, call 341-8000.
Here she goes. Quick, get. They are so cute. And innocent. Yeah.
Hey. When's my daddy coming home? Oh, well, Ben, we don't know that, but probably pretty soon.
We all sure miss him, don't we, sweetie?
I wish he'd come home and play with me.
Hey, Ben. How about if you and I hang out, huh?
Do you like cowboys and Indians?
That's my favorite game.
Good, Michelle hates it. Come on, Ben.
Go get her.
Fletcher doesn't come back. I don't know what I'll do about Ben. Oh, Meredith, I'm sorry.
Maureen, stop. It's all right. That's what we're all thinking about.
I just talked to Dad. It's kind of tough to imagine Alan being paralyzed.
Alan's paralyzed.
Well, didn't you know, Mo?
No.
Well, yeah, Dad operated and everything went okay. It's just that he hasn't regained the feeling in his legs yet. You mean he never told you anything?
No, I mean, I was going to call him tonight.
Why don't you try calling him now? I'm sure he'd love to hear from you.
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. I think I will. Hey, guys, come on, kids, let's go. We're going home. Ben, Michelle, come on. Come on. Do we have to go now? Yes, we do. We're going to go call your daddy. Don't you want to go home and do that? Yeah. Yeah. How about my daddy? Will he be there? Well, I don't think so, but you know what? You can talk to Ed long distance. Won't that be fun? Yeah.
And come over here. Give your Auntie Meredith a hug and a kiss.
I love you.
You too, my little lady. I love you too.
Hey, partner. Give me a hug.
Bye-bye.
All right.
Okay,
Maureen,
Bye-bye.
come on, guys. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Come on. Come on.
Home at last.
What, you?
It's peaceful out here, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Josh.
What?
You all right?
Yeah, I'm fine. I was just thinking about the first time I saw Sonny. Saw her in Springfield. It was on that bridge over there. And I still can't believe that I gave up the future that Reva and I finally found together for a lie like that.
Oh, I think Reva is still here for you.
It's amazing, isn't it, after everything I put her through?
Well, she put you through the ringer once or twice, didn't she?
That's very true.
Yes.
Hey. Yeah. Hey,
Gosh,
Rick. Hi,
Ralph,
Josh.
hi.
Good to see you. How are you? Meredith, what happened to you? A little accident?
No, I'm just taking it easy for the rest of my pregnancy.
I'm good. Making sure she does.
Has there been any word about Fletcher or Alexander?
No.
But we haven't given up hope. How's the trial going, Ross? We haven't given up hope either.
Yeah, we're working hard. A lot of things still up in the air, though.
Well, I'm sure things are going to work out.
Yeah.
You feel better, okay?
Oh, I feel as long as I follow doctor's orders, everything will be just fine.
Yeah, don't let go of her. This thing you're about to go through here, having a baby together, that's a wonderful thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we know.
Yep. By the way, wasn't there some secret pond?
Oh, yes, you're the boss.
Excuse us.
See you later. Just think we'll be playing with our son out there next year.
Bye-bye, guys.
Bye. Reva and I had so many dreams when we were teenagers, you know, a lot of plans. Just wanted to get married, have babies, grow old together, that kind of stuff.
That sounds good. Why didn't you do it?
Had to go to California, had to march, protest a few things. I figured there'd be plenty of time to take care of Reva later. So it was later. I think now it's a little too late.
I don't think it's too late.
Alan, don't do this. You know what Solita's done to Joshua. Please don't let what happened between us stand in the way of your doing the right thing.
Oh, you're a fine one to talk about doing the right thing.
The Alan Spaulding I knew and loved would rise above this. And you could be damn sure he wouldn't let petty jealousies get in the way of his doing his duty for another human being.
You know, actually, I had decided to testify against Sonny. But thanks to my ex-fiance's visit, I've changed my mind.
Alan, please don't.
You don't know. You don't know how much I loved you. How much I gave up for you.
No. I thought I did. But now I see how wrong I was.
Get out. Both of you. Leave! Leave before I have you thrown out!
I'm gonna get Ed. Ed, I think he may need a sedative in here. He's pretty uptight.
Can't believe I came all the way down here for this.
Come on, Alan, Mike. You know your father was happy to see you.
Come on now. Who are you kidding? He's happy to see Reva. He'd much rather see anybody but me. You can't tell?
That's not true. You know it's not.
I can't help him. It was a mistake coming down here. Listen, how is he?
As stubborn and vindictive as ever.
Why don't you come to the hacienda with me? I've got something I want to show you.
Why not? I can't do any worse there than I've already done here. You guys need a lift?
No, actually, we're going back to the airport and we're going to hop on the first plane back to Springfield.
Wait a second. We just got here.
Yeah, I know that, but it's obvious that I don't belong here, okay?
If you change your mind and you want to stay, we're at the Lewis Hacienda, all right?
Thanks. We're not going to go.
This is just great. I go through all the trouble to get a passport only to stay here for an hour and a half.
Look, I'll make it up to you, all right? Come on, let's go.
No. No, I want my son. You hear me? I want to see my son.
Presenting clothes so sinfully soft, your family will love to put it on. This is Advanced Fab, a powerful detergent plus fabric softener, all in one. For a brilliant clean and a softness that feels so comfortable. So put it on. Put it all on. With Fab for a clean that's sinfully soft.
Put the power of an upright in the palm of your hand with the Royal Dirt Devil. It has a revolving brush, and it can handle all kinds of dirt. Pick up the handheld vac that really picks up. Dirt Devil by Royal.
Here's why these members of the United States ski team prefer Alka-Seltzer Plus cold medicine.
I came down with some mean cold symptoms. I was congested, I was tired, I couldn't breathe through my nose. I took Alka-Seltzer Plus and it helped to remove those cold symptoms.
I've got a number of guys that are depending on me, and I have to be out there the next day. And Alka-Seltzer Plus really helps me do that.
Alka-Seltzer Plus cold medicine. Fast, effective relief for tough winter colds. Try Alka-Seltzer Plus nighttime cold medicine to relieve your cold at night.
What do you take for diarrhea? The old standby. If you're like most people, lots and lots of the old standby. Well, now there's something more advanced. Introducing Imodium AD, with a medicine now available without a prescription. So Imodium AD can often stop diarrhea with just one dose, instead of all the spoonfuls you may need of the leading remedy. One dose of Imodium AD. It can make your first attack of diarrhea your last.
Stone Age dogs got a meaty teeth cleaning bone every day, but over time, bones lost the meat. Not meaty bone dog biscuits. They're baked with real beef for a better tasting bone. Meaty Bone brings meat back to the bone.
Look, Josh, I know things look bad right now, but remember that Reva's in Venezuela trying to talk Alan into testifying.
Come on, Ross. Reva is trying to appeal to some noble instinct that she believes exists inside of Al. Personally, I have never seen it. Have you?
Maybe she knows him better than we do.
Forget it. As soon as he realizes she's trying to help me, he's going to back off.
Well, no matter what she comes back with, I don't want you giving up hope, all right?
Ross, if you would let me testify, I think everything would be fine.
Forget it. You saw what happened to Reva. The DA made mincemeat out of her testimony. It's already made the Lewises look like blackmailers and kidnappers.
Well, maybe I can turn the whole thing around.
No, you can't. I mean, Whitehall, he's going to bring up your affair with Reva. He's going to bring up your bail violations. He's going to blow holes in everything you say.
I can handle myself.
Do you think so?
Yes, I do.
Well, here's what Whitehall would say for starters.
I don't believe this.
Now, Mr. Lewis, while you were in jail, didn't you admit to attacking Will Jeffries?
Yes, I did, but I...
No, just answer yes or no, yes or no. And when you were released from jail, didn't you go back home to Sonny Lewis, is that correct?
Yes, I did.
So you went home with a woman you believed not to be your wife and you resumed cohabitation?
Yes, but I did it for a very good reason.
Look,
I was trying to get her to make a mistake. Ross,
opportunity to explain.
Well, what are you saying? I should just throw in the towel? Is that it? Maybe I should just go check myself into a prison right now. How about that, huh?
No, you just need to trust the system a little bit, all right? Those 12 people on the jury, they're interested in one thing, seeing justice done.
Well, how the hell are they going to see justice done if everybody's lying to them? Can you get Will Jeffries back on the stand?
Yes, I could. Why?
There's something I've been thinking about. I think I can get him to change his testimony.
How do you propose to do that?
I'm going to pay him a little visit. I'm going to talk.
Oh, no, you don't.
Why? Why not? Salita's probably with him right now. They're probably basking in the glory of their victory.
I don't care what they're doing. Don't you go near those two. Do you understand?
Ross, I think I can use Mindy to get him to change his testimony.
You're going to be in more trouble than you're already in. Now, you promised me that you're not going to see those two.
I promise.
I'm going back to the courthouse to organize a few things, and you have to be back there when court resumes, of course, and it's at 1 o'clock sharp.
I know.
1 o'clock.
I will be there, Ross. Honey, you having a good time?
Yeah.
You've hardly said a word.
Oh, sorry, I'm just a little tired.
Mo didn't upset you talking about Fletcher, did she?
No, I'm fine. Really? Fine. My God. Sonny is alive.
It sure looks that way.
The doctor who treated her said it was a miracle she survived. She had a subdural hematoma, internal injuries, broken bones. It's a wonder she was able to walk out of the hospital when she did.
I can't believe this. This will never be over.
Now, come on, sis. Will and Salita have finally made a mistake. They took him to the same hospital. Dr. Arroyo fell right in our lap.
So where is the real Sonny now?
See, we don't know that. When she left the hospital, she didn't tell anyone where she was going.
Apparently, this native woman who brought her took her away. When the hospital tried to find her, they were told that the tribe had moved into the mountains, which makes her almost impossible to track by this time.
We have to call Joshua and tell him.
Now, wait. We don't have anything to tell him yet. Until we find Sonny to testify against Salita, we don't have any proof.
Well, then we have to find her.
Okay. But I want you to think about something first. If we do find Sonny and take her back to the States, we're reuniting Josh with his real wife.
I know that, Rusty. But what choice do we have? She's the only one who can save Joshua. The question is, what happened to her?
There is no guarantee that you will ever see Mindy again, but if you do, you will not get all the Lewis money. You will only get the portion that she controls.
Maybe that's enough for me.
I happen to know you just a little bit better than that. You came into this wanting the whole ball of wax, and you still do. But you just happen to need me to get it.
You're pretty sure of yourself.
Of course I am. You always wanted to be the rich boy, now's your chance. If you go along with my plan.
I think you forgot it was my plan, not yours, and there's been a change in it.
What kind of a change?
Well, I'll admit, I wanted the whole pie, but somewhere along the line I realized that a piece of pie is better than an empty plate. And I've got my piece. Lock, stock, and marriage license, and nothing can change that.
What about me?
What about you?
You're trying to cut me out, aren't you?
Not necessarily. Not if you behave.
You want everything for yourself. You want Josh in jail? Pulling Mindy's purse strings? Well, forget it. I have worked too hard.
And you worked well. When you worked for me.
Now, just how long do you think Mindy's going to stick around once she finds out that you tried to run her uncle off the bridge last winter?
About as long as you'll be free once I tell the jury you tried to kill me in cold blood.
Didn't happen that way.
Oh, I think it's a difference of opinion. My word against yours. And since you've already perjured yourself on the witness stand, who do you think they're going to believe? Me, a poor, innocent victim? Or you, a proven liar?
Will, please let go of me.
Come on, Salita, what's it going to be? You're going to be a good girl.
Introducing softness that won't wash away. That's important to Dr. Paula Couture, who washes her hands over 30 times a day. So she uses new Eversoft lotion from Jergens. Eversoft is the remarkable new lotion that won't wash off the next time she washes up. Yet Eversoft is not greasy. Now your hands can stay as soft as Dr. Paula Couture's. New Eversoft lotion from Jergens. You won't wash away the softness.
It's a big world, and nobody knows more about helping kids grow into it than Flintstones, with all the vitamins kids need. Flintstones, America's favorite.
And growing.
I'm dead tired. So why am I wide awake?
Nitol will help you get your Z's.
Nitol helps you feel drowsy so you can get your Z's.
Nitol will help you get your Z's.
To prove there's nothing like Mini Rice, look at all the fast dishes Gladys has made. Mini Rice lemon chicken, Mini Rice oriental, Mini Rice primavera, saucy peas, and Mini Rice PF, Mini Rice...
For any fast recipe, reliable Minute Rice is light and fluffy in 5 minutes. The other national instant is soupy.
Great, Gladys, but what about dessert?
Good afternoon from CBS News. This is Newsbreak. A surge in imports made November's U.S. trade deficit the biggest in 5 months. A key Bush transition aide, Craig Fuller, says he's joining a top Washington lobbying firm. An MIT study shows American nuclear power plants have the worst overall efficiency record in 6 leading industrial countries. Thousands held another anti-government protest today in Prague, but this time Czech police did not intervene. Now this.
Throw away the gloves and breathe easy with No Fumes Easy Off Oven Cleaner. No gloves, no irritation. No Fumes Easy Off is heat activated to dissolve grease easily.
Make it easy on yourself.
With No Fumes Easy Off.
Late in the 4th quarter of his presidency, Ronald Reagan welcomed Notre Dame's champion football team to the White House today. The team gave him a sweater worn by George Gipp, one of his favorite movie roles. I'm Betsy Aaron, CBS News, New York.
Dad, Philip almost lost the whole Austin deal. I mean, if it hadn't been for me, the whole thing would have went down the drain.
So, what did you do?
Yeah, honey, what did you do?
Well, you see, Philip doesn't know how to deal with people. I had to finesse the whole board into agreeing with him, and once they saw that I knew how to handle Philip for the good of Spaulding, well, they agreed on voting it through.
Of course. course.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Listen, Dad, you better get back to Springfield and take care of Spaulding because Philip is running it into the ground.
Well, thank you, but I don't think I'll be running anything for a while. Where's your Aunt Alex? She usually does a pretty good job of keeping Philip under her thumb. Is she off on one of her Parisian shopping sprees or something?
Dad, I have to tell you something.
Alan, Michael, remember?
Yeah, I remember what he said, but I think he's strong enough to know now, and he should hear the truth from me.
What? What is it?
Aunt Alex is missing.
What do you mean, missing?
The plane that she and Fletcher took back to Springfield, well, it went down somewhere off the coast, and nobody's been able to find her.
So we know that sometime after the fall, when everybody, including Salita, thought Sonny was dead, Salita came up with this plan to impersonate her sister and get Josh's money.
Was Will involved at this point?
Well, according to Salita's testimony, he wasn't. But how would she known about all the details of Sonny and Josh's relationship? Now, Will must have been there early on so he could coach her about everything he learned from Josh in his therapy.
And meanwhile, Sonny was recovering.
Unknown to Will and Salita.
Yeah, there's one thing about this that bothers me, though. I mean, if Sonny and Josh were so much in love, then why didn't she just go to Springfield when she got out of the hospital?
I don't know, but maybe she couldn't. I mean, you heard Dr. Arroyo, too. Maybe she wasn't well enough to travel that far.
Oh, what? Which leaves us back with the native woman or took her back into the mountains?
Yeah, but it is plausible. You've heard all these stories about wondrous Sonny. Everybody loved her.
You understand this? It was never you. Sonny may have been dead, but not in my mind and not in my heart. And I let that memory take over. I was blinded by it. That's the only way I could have ever been with you. But I never made love to you.
Well, I've got news for you. My dear, sweet sister Sonny she wasn't worth your time of day either. Not for a heartbeat.
Don't do this.
She got away with murder her entire life, Josh, and I'm just glad she finally paid for it.
No.
What?
Maybe the person who took Sonny away didn't love her at all. Maybe it was someone who hated her.
Well, who?
The only person who hated every breath Sonny took.
Folks, please. Hey, we can't turn in a verdict while there's still a reasonable doubt.
Bob Swan has a dry shirt, but that doesn't mean he smells good. Because underarm odor isn't visible, he needs Sure Solid, our most effective wetness and odor formula yet. So, Bob, why come to court with a dry shirt and a false sense of security? Tomorrow, get the total protection of today's Sure.
You were right.
And be just as sure about odor as you are about wetness.
Thanks.
Come on in. Feel the fluffiest softness ever.
Come on in. Fluffy soft. Fluffy. Soft, softest feeling. Only Downy has the feeling.
Downy rinses in the most softness of any fabric softener. Feel the difference. See the difference. Downy softens best.
Come on in. It's April fresh. Downy feeling, fluffy feeling.
April Fresh Downy. Feel the fluffiest softness ever.
Come on in.
If you select prime cured lumber, shape it precisely, carve it intricately, join it perfectly, and finish it in 18 painstaking steps, you'll have beautiful Thomasville furniture. And that's what you'll see in every style at the Thomasville Gallery. Beautiful furniture, beautifully made. Take advantage of beautiful prices during our Thomasville Gallery sale.
The next time you have a glass of orange juice, tomato, or grapefruit, think about this. You get more of 7 important vitamins and minerals in a glass of great-tasting Sunsweet prune juice. Sunsweet. Here's to your health.
For those with painful mouth sores, we offer pizza without punishment, orange juice without agony, pleasure without pain, because we offer the most mouth sore pain reliever you can get, maximum strength Oragel mouth aid.
Well, I think it's getting a little cold out here. I think it's time we headed home.
Rick, before we go, can I just ask you one big favor, please?
Sure.
Can we please call our son Fletcher? I mean, not that I'm giving up on the original or anything, because I'm not. But please?
Sure we can.
Yeah?
Yeah, we can name him Fletcher, no problem. Fletcher love having a namesake. I could just see him now showering little Fletcher with toys and stuff.
Yeah, I can see him taking him to every game imaginable and bringing our baby home green around the gills from all the junk food.
I have a request, too, for the middle name.
Of course, sweetheart.
Can we name him Pilon?
Honey, why don't we leave your father alone so we can get some
Yeah,
rest?
not yet. Do you mind stepping outside for a few minutes?
Why?
Well, just for a few minutes, okay?
Okay, but make it pronto, amigo. Bye, Mr. Sporter.
You know, you seem to have changed since I left Springfield. You're more grown up. You seem to know what you want. Is it because of what happened to Aunt Alex?
Well, sure, that and what's happened to you?
Well, what can I do for you, son?
Let me take you home, Dad.
Solita hated Sonny. Ross and Joshua and I all heard her say so. And the only time she dropped her waif-like attitude on the witness stand was when she was talking about Sonny. Now, if Solita knew that Sonny was still alive, it would ruin all her plans.
And if we expected Sonny to head back to Springfield, Solita would too.
Exactly. And the only way Solita could continue on with her plans to impersonate her sister was if she knew damn sure that Sonny wouldn't show up to interfere.
You mean if she knew for a fact that she was dead?
But we all know Sonny survived the fall.
Ed, Sonny was a strong woman. But maybe she was too much like Joshua. Maybe she trusted the people she loved too much. She might have survived the fall. But maybe she didn't survive Solita.
So what do you say, Solita?
Well, are you playing with me?
You gonna be a good girl? Or a bad girl?
I thought that you loved Mindy.
I do. But you were my first love.
And does this mean that we are equal partners now?
You talk too much.
Year after year, more dentists recommend Crest than any other toothpaste.
Show 'em your best. Ooh, yeah. Show 'em your Crest. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Show 'em your Crest.
Why brush with anything else?
Crest best.
For years, what pharmacists have recommended most for headaches is Percogesic. But have today's ibuprofen brands changed that? Not a chance. Percogesic is still recommended most. It's that effective. Percogesic. Of all the choices, it's still the pharmacist's first choice.
This is instant coffee? I don't believe it.
That's what people have been saying in fine restaurants. But what would happen if you secretly switched Folgers Crystals for the fresh brewed coffee in your home? Let's listen.
It tastes absolutely like what we drink when it's fresh brewed.
When I found out, I was totally shocked. Mrs. Terry, I said, the coffee smells good. I'll be down in a second.
Folgers Crystals, so dark and rich. Why don't you try the switch?
She did it to me this time. She got me.
Well,
she got me.
Imagine being lost in a fantasy world, only to discover it's real. Beauty and the Beast. Then will the real Mrs. Ewing please stand up?
I'm Mrs. J.R. Ewing.
Did you marry this girl?
And you're invited to a wedding, but not just any wedding. A Falcon Crest wedding. Till death do they part. Friday.
This portion of Guiding Light has been presented by rich, delicious, mountain-grown Folgers Crystals. This has been Guiding Light. Leather Goods by Coach. Men's Ties by Howard Behar. Be sure to be with us tomorrow for another full hour of Guiding Light.